Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Vanessa. So today I'll be posting some shoulder opening tips and drills. It's part 1 of 2 just because I wanted to keep this video a little bit shorter than my last one, which was 20 minutes long. I thought it'd be best to probably release this in a 2-part series versus cramming it all into one. So originally I did bring my microphone so that I could try and record everything. Unfortunately, I didn't bring batteries. This version is going to have a voiceover narration by me. Let me know in the comments below if you prefer a voiceover narration or with a microphone and a live recording. And I see the pros and cons to both. Voiceover narration sounds kind of weird sometimes, but bear with me as I figure out YouTube and how to film things. The reason I wanted to make this video is because I know a lot of us hold a lot of tension in our shoulders, in our neck, our traps. A lot of us are sitting hunched over a computer all day or, looking down at our phones, and that really impacts the way your shoulders start to feel, and it starts to travel down along your body, impacting other areas. A lot of these exercises will really help with that, giving you a little bit of a chest opener, shoulder opener, and upper back opener. You don't have to practice yoga to do any of these shoulder stretches. It's just a good idea to do them if you're feeling tight, especially in the morning as we wake up. Always stretch out, at least for 5 to 10 minutes. So the beginning is a little bit more of shoulder opening and some stretches, things that I like to practice as a warm-up in my classes. If you're looking to open your shoulders and a little bit of your upper back for things like back bends, or just in general if you're feeling tight, then these are all amazing stretches. I also go a little bit into shoulder rotation and shoulder mobility. That feels to me like a little bit of a bigger series, so I might do that a little bit later. I will be hopefully releasing a more advanced shoulder opening and spine opening for people looking to deepen their wheel pose or their drop backs or anything like that, but that'll be coming later. I just wanted to cover a little bit more of the basics. But I do find that these shoulder opening tips really help me still, especially as I learn to strengthen my shoulders and my upper back. I need double that stretching and that opening. I try and practice as many of these every day or every other day. So with flexibility, you kind of want to do it every day and take it step at a time versus just going into an extreme flexibility opening drill once a week and hoping to get results. I hope this video helps you in some way and my voice isn't too annoying in the video. Keep in mind, I would probably do each one of these exercises or drills for a little bit longer than I'm showing in this video, but just for the sake of keeping it short and giving you a general idea of these exercises, I have shortened them and clipped them a little bit, but you should keep practicing each drill for a little bit longer. Just a little bit of a disclaimer here. I am a certified yoga teacher, and these exercises have worked for me and for other people. That being said, I don't want you to get hurt, so if you feel any pain or something doesn't feel right, definitely stop, take a step back, and move on to the next exercise versus trying to keep pushing through and maybe hurting yourself. Take everything step by step, listen to what your body needs, use props if you need to, and adjust everything for your body. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you at the end of the video. This first shoulder exercise is cactus arms with a side stretch and twist. Inhale to lift the arms up, exhale, pull the elbows down. Find your first side stretch and over to the opposite side. First twist, second twist, and then repeat this step all over again. So inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, pull the elbows down, keeping them lifted, shoulders relaxed. First side stretch, second side stretch, and then taking it into our twist to warm up all those little muscles in between our spine. You can repeat this one 3 to 5 times. This next one is a simple seated side stretch. Inhale to reach the arms up. As you exhale, bring the right hand down, left arm up and over the ear, keeping that space between left arm and ear. Inhale, lengthen the spine, reach the arms up. Exhale, left hand comes down, right arm up and over the ear, Try and keep space in both sides, even though you are bending into the left side. Lengthen again. As you exhale, right hand comes down. You can take this side stretch a little deeper by bending into that right elbow. This is a really good one for opening up the side body and underneath that armpit, moving into the shoulder. Similar to the first twist with cactus arms, a seated twist, bringing your right hand to your left knee, left hand behind you, keeping the chest lifted, lengthen the spine. Inhale to reach the arms up. As you exhale, left hand on the right knee, right hand behind you. This twist will allow you to go just a little bit deeper with that hand placement on the knee, although you still want to use the muscles in your spine to complete the twist versus just pulling on the knee. This twist is also great to do as a counter pose after each heart opener or back bend, so feel free to do it again later on after doing more shoulder opening exercises. Another cactus arms exercise to open the pectoral muscles and the deltoids. As you inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, pull the elbows down, keeping shoulders relaxed. You can inhale, arms up again, and exhale, palms through center. As you bring the elbows down, try and pull them towards the wall behind you. Repeat this exercise 4 to 5 times. Shoulder rolls are incredible for shoulder mobility and scapular setting, lifting the shoulders up towards the ears, then pushing them away from you towards the back wall, then downwards, and then forwards again, back up towards the ear. As you roll the shoulders back, try and bring the shoulder blades together. When your shoulders come forward, try and open up the shoulder blades, bringing that point between them outwards. Rather than moving through these shoulder rolls quickly and fluidly, try and focus on each step, taking time to complete them. Focusing on bringing the scapula together when you draw the shoulders back and apart when you bring the shoulders forward. You want to repeat this 5 to 6 times and then again in the opposite rotation going forwards. Similar to the previous shoulder rolls exercise, which focused on scapular setting, this one focuses on rotation and shoulder mobility. Bringing your fingertips to the tops of your shoulders, inhale to lift the elbows up and towards the center, trying to touch them together in front of the chest, rolling them down and towards the back wall. Lift them back up towards the ceiling and in front of you again on the next inhale. Do this 4 to 5 times. You can also switch the direction you are rotating your arms after each round, or you can do it 4 to 5 times in one direction and then reverse the direction for your next set. The elbows don't have to touch as they come forward, but try and envision them touching as you bring the elbows in front of your chest. After a few sets of these shoulder rolls, you can start to pause with the elbows reaching towards the back wall after each round. Pausing helps to breathe a little bit more space into each deltoid, opening the shoulders a bit more. The next move I like to do is the chicken wing arms, starting to lift the elbows up and down as you keep drawing the elbows towards the back wall behind you. Bringing the elbows in front of you again to touch, and then repeating that process with the chicken wing arms. You can give the shoulders and arms a little bit of a wiggle between each and every one of these exercises. Next, grasp hands to opposite elbows and start to lift your elbows up towards the sky and towards the wall behind you, keeping the shoulders relaxed. Remember to switch hand placement every time you come down. Inhaling to lift the elbows up, exhaling to bring the elbows back down. This really helps to stretch that underarm space, the lats, the serratus, and the pectoral muscles. As you inhale, remember to lift the chest forwards and up towards the sky as you send the elbows back, keeping that space in the lower back, so that the back bend is in the upper back and shoulders versus crunching through the lower back. These chin retractions are incredible for releasing tension in our cervical spine in the neck, which is connected to the shoulder. They do look a little bit funny here, but this exercise is wonderful for correcting the curvature of the neck. Most of us are losing that curve in our neck due to looking down at our phones or laptops for extended periods of time. Keeping the chin parallel to the ground, as you tuck it in, hold that position for a few breaths before extending it back out again. Simple neck rolls are also great. Bringing your head over to the right side, tucking the chin in towards the chest, and rolling the head over to the left side, and back down. Only roll your heads forward and to the side, and not backwards. Do this 4 to 6 times. It'll help open up the traps, leading into the deltoids and the shoulder rotator cuff. Coming into a tabletop position, find your neutral spine, straight arms, and start to press the mat away from you, separating the shoulder blades, bringing that point between the shoulder blades up towards the sky. As you begin to dip the chest down, shrugging the shoulders up towards the sky, the shoulder blades will pinch together in the back. This is a very similar exercise to cat and cow pose, but we want to focus on keeping that back flat and all the movement in our shoulders and the scapula. After that, you can take it into a few rounds of cat and cow pose, adding these scapular retractions to it. So as you enter cat, pushing the mat away from you, you separate the shoulder blades. As you inhale into cow pose, dip the belly down and try to retract the shoulder blades, pinching them together. You can then focus on just holding cat pose and scapular retraction and protraction, and cow pose later with scapular retraction and protraction. Moving into child's pose next, a wonderful pose to find a little bit more length in the arms, the shoulders, and the spine. We want to find that neck retraction by lifting up the crown of the head, tucking in the chin, and then placing the forehead back down. This helps to find just that little bit of length in the cervical spine. From here, start to walk your hands over to the right side. Maybe that left hand comes up and over the right palm. Drawing the left shoulder back down towards the mat if you notice it lifted. Begin to walk your hands back through center and over to the left side. That right hand might come up and over the left hand this time. Finding that length through the right hip flexor, running through the side body, through that shoulder, and out through your middle finger. Begin to walk your palms back towards center and start to lift the crown of the head up, placing the chin on the mat. Bring the forehead back down and then lift the chin up again. This will be a good preparation for puppy pose, which is coming up shortly. Thread the needle is a wonderful shoulder opener. I like to do the version where you inhale to reach the right arm up first, and then exhale to bring that right arm under. You can do this 3 times, and on the 3rd time, you'll bring that right shoulder down to the mat. You can also deepen this twist by reaching the left arm up to the sky, and bending that arm, placing the palm behind the back, trying to lift the chest upwards, and breathing a little bit more space into that right shoulder. Press the left hand back into the mat, open the chest up one more time on the inhale, and then find your tabletop alignment. Do the other side, inhaling to open the chest, exhaling to thread the left arm underneath the right armpit. Try and keep your hips as level as you can to the floor without shifting them back and forth, even as you open the chest and transition into thread the needle pose. I like to hold this one on each side for 5 to 10 breaths at least. Bringing the arm behind the back is just a way to deepen the twist and is completely optional. Inhale to open up the chest one more time. Exhale, find your tabletop alignment. From here, we'll be moving into puppy pose. You can start to walk the fingertips forward, sliding the chest onto the mat, trying to keep the hips above the knees, pressing the palms into the ground. Maybe the elbows aren't touching down just yet, but we do want to keep the arms active by pressing the palms or fingertips down, just to keep the muscles toned. So this pose isn't just about flexibility,
but it's also finding a little bit of strength as you press the elbows or the palms down. Now, this variation might be a little bit too intense, so I'm going to show you a variation where we use blocks. Using your block on the lowest setting, start by placing your elbows on that block, trying to keep them shoulder width apart. Slowly start to drop your chest towards the ground as you exhale. Keep actively pressing your elbows down into the block, so we're not just completely letting go of our muscles here, but again, we're finding that toning action so that we can strengthen the shoulders as we open them. To deepen this stretch, you can try bringing the palms together and then slowly lifting the palms up towards the sky. This is definitely going to intensify that stretch, so take it step by step and listen to your body, and don't push past your limits. To get out of the pose, press into the elbows and slowly walk them back towards the chest. If you want to take this stretch a little bit deeper, bring that block onto the medium setting and maybe grab another block, just so we have enough space. Maybe your blocks are bigger than mine, but I'm using slightly smaller blocks here. The higher you go with your block setting, the more intense this stretch becomes, as you try and bring your chest down towards the ground while actively pressing the elbows into the blocks. Keep a steady rhythm in your breath, and never hold the breath in any of your poses.
Welcome back to my face. So I really hope you enjoyed that video. Part 2 is coming soon. I already have it filmed, I just need to sit down and edit it for you. Let me know what you thought of this video. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me if you are practicing a lot of these, if you find that they help. You know, practice them for a week, maybe every day, every other day. It would be awesome to know your progress. Again, part 2 is coming soon of this shoulder opening video. This is just gonna have a little bit more exercises and drills for you after completing this first part. So stay tuned for that. You can like and subscribe to my channel down below, and there's also like a little bell icon that you can click if you want to receive notifications. Anytime I post a new video, you will be the first to know. You can find me on social media. My Instagram handle is @AsanaVanessa, and my Facebook handle is AsanaVanessaYoga. I'll link those down below in the bio. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.